we'll see what happens with that. But you know, I don't know. You've got a welterweight fighter. I think it's another compliment to Kell Brook as well. Don't forget, when we were negotiating to talk about Brook Khan, I dropped that offer and I said to Amir Khan, let's just make the Conor Benn fight. And he's not that he was scared of Conor Benn, but he didn't want a young, fucking horrible pest in the ring that was just going to brutalise him. He wanted to fight someone who was probably looking for a payday as well. But then after that, you know, now we said to Kell Brook, we've offered him the same money that he made to fight Amir Khan, and he asked for £10 million. I mean, you know, that tells you all these things. And now, Kell Brook's looking to fight Chris Eubank Jr. at 158, rather than fighting Conor Benn at his weight. We'll take that fight at 150, no problem. So that shows you again, it's the compliments to Conor Benn. Because what they're looking at him and going, he's a fucking horrible, spiteful motherfucker. So you've got to give him 10 million quid to get in with that horrible, spiteful motherfucker. I'll fight Chris Eubank Jr. instead at 158 pounds. What a compliment, what a compliment. A couple of years ago, they were laughing at him, going, I'll fight Conor Benn. Oh, blimey. Now they're asking for 10 mil to fight Conor Benn.
Do you find that the matchmaking is going to get more difficult than it?
More difficult and more expensive.
Eddie, if you can't make one of the big fights, what about the winner of Tayyip versus Stanionis, who are both fighting for the WBA?
Tayyip against
Stanionis.
I mean, look, this is like the same question as David Avanesian, right? Really good fighters, zero profile. And you know, they think I'm being rude about that. I'm not being rude. I'm giving them the credit of saying really good fighters. But if you've got Stanionis, if you've got David Avanesian, and you've got Mikey Garcia, and they're all the same level, and Mikey Garcia pays you 3 times more than Stanionis and David Avanesian, what are you going to do?
But what if you can't make the...
No, but then we look at those guys. But it's my job to make those fights, and I will make those fights. But if we can't, we don't have a problem looking at those fights. But it's risk-reward. They're all the same level.
I mean, one of them's going to have the regular title by then.
Fuck the regular title. Fuck the regular title. Because you win a regular title, oh, you ain't a world champion. So, you know, I love Gilberto Mendoza, and he's messaged me tonight saying we want Conor Benn to be outright. We want him to fight for the world title. But I'd like, you know, they're trying to all of a sudden consolidate the belts anyway. But Stanionis for the WBA title, regular title, that's a really tough fight. You won't even get the credit of becoming a world champion. So you might as well go and fight Errol Spence or Terence Crawford.
But if we want to get to the world level with Conor, we want to see those tough fights. Is that out there the fights
because
they need
no one knows, no one's heard of Stanionis apart from you. I bet half the people in this room haven't heard of Stanionis. I'll do Stanionis at the O2 and we'll sell 5,000 tickets in an absolute war against a bloke no one's ever heard of. Or what about if I fight Adrian Broner and we fill up 20,000 and he makes a couple of million quid? That's what we want to see. Or Stanionis, like, you've got to let me play the game.
Conor, you spoke to your dad, what was your dad's reaction?
I haven't spoken to my dad, actually, and I need to. I just realised he's probably over the moon. I don't think he expects anything less. He expects nothing less.